Hello, my name is Susan Moore, and it is with great pride that I present my portfolio for the Master's Program of Educational Technology through the University of South Carolina. I am pleased to guide you through this brief tour of my portfolio, offering insight into my growth as a learner in the program, as well as a professional implementing my new knowledge and skills. As a fourth grader, when I first entered the program, I was hoping to gain a better understanding of technological tools that could be implemented in the elementary education environment to promote learning. In addition to achieving this goal, I have also acquired so much more. I have learned the art of instructional design, which is also reflected in my current lesson plans and daily instruction. I have become comfortable implementing technology into my classroom while also utilizing universal design for learning. With the skills and knowledge I have gained in this program, I desire to continue teaching in the elementary setting, but look forward to possibly recognizing my options at a higher level in the world of public education. Above all, regardless of my specific position, my goal is to continue to promote more successful technology use in the classroom and to train other teachers and colleagues, as well as students, how to use technology effectively in education. In doing this, I am also supporting Lexington School District 1's overall mission of preparing 21st century graduates. I've included additional professional information in my vita, including my education in the field of education and my professional experience working with students. I'm grateful to the EdTech program for making me more aware of a variety of conferences that support educational technology. Because of this program, I have not only attended some of these conferences, but I was also confident enough to present at the EdTech conference in Greenville in 2013. It is clear in my vita that my professional interests revolve around education, technology, and English language learning. Also in the program, I have been able to intertwine these interests in multiple assignments. One specifically is included as an artifact under Standard 2, as I was able to implement UDL and other assistive technology to assist with the teaching of English language learners in the classroom. The artifacts selected to be included in this portfolio are organized based on the 2012 version of the 5 Association of Educational, Communications, and Technology Standards: Content Knowledge, Content Pedagogy, Learning Environments, Professional Knowledge and Skills, and Research. I have included descriptions of relevant performance indicators demonstrated by each item. The artifacts provide evidence of learning progression, including early work, mastery work, and a few labeled as progressive work. The progressive work demonstrates growth within one specific artifact. In this tour of my portfolio, I chose to highlight one artifact from each standard. These artifacts were chosen to specifically demonstrate not only my growth and learning in the EdTech program, but also show my ability to combine my acquired skills with my personal profession of teaching. Standard 1 in the AECT expresses the importance of content knowledge. The artifacts included in this standard represent my ability to use my acquired knowledge to create, use, assess, and manage theoretical and practical applications of educational technologies and processes. I would like to emphasize the second artifact listed under this first standard, the creation of a point of view big redesign. The assignment required the redesign of a pre-existing piece of instruction. After finding an already created PowerPoint presentation on point of view, a vital Common Core standard for English language arts in 4th grade, I then redesigned it using more technological tools as well as modifications based on theories and principles of learning and design. These theories and principles are the reflection of thorough research conducted prior to this project. As noted in my big redesign, I made 20 modifications to the original lesson. These modifications include aspects such as background, layout, and theme, providing opportunities for student input, and enrichment activities using other technology devices such as iPads. In addition to modifying the presentation to make it more effective, I also included a justification for each, stating the source of the principle and explaining how each modification will make the PowerPoint more effective. This assignment not only taught me more effective teaching, but also demonstrated that solely using technology does not make a lesson successful. Technology should be chosen and implemented only when it will indeed help the students with comprehension, not just to make the content more attractive. This artifact adheres to 4 of Standard 1's performance indicators: creating, using, assessing and evaluating, and managing. This project involved extensive analysis, design, development, and evaluation. As noted, the analysis stage was extremely thorough, and the design was focused around the learning objectives and graphic design. The development was then completed following these designs and used PowerPoint as well as the integration of the iPad app Morpho. While the lesson has not yet been implemented, the lesson has been both peer and self-evaluated. The second standard of AECT represents content pedagogy. This standard seems to piggyback on the first standard, as it not only reflects content knowledge, but also demonstrates effective implementation. I would like to highlight the second artifact included in this standard, the creation of the final multimedia project titled iPad. Do you? While it was created during my first semester in the program, I do feel that this work exhibits mastery of many skills. This first course taught me the foundations of graphics, audio, and video, and I was able to reflect on this new acquisition of skills and incorporate them all into one tutorial. I was very motivated to create this tutorial because it was targeted towards my personal students, as well as other students at my school. With the new attainment of iPads, many students were unaware of how to handle, navigate, or properly use these iPads for educational purposes. I, along with classmate Nicole Moon, created this tutorial to teach all incoming students these necessary skills while incorporating all of the graphic, audio, and visual knowledge learned. The creation and implementation of this tutorial adheres to all 5 of the performance indicators in Standard 2: creating, using, assessing and evaluating, managing, and ethics. In addition, I followed the ADDIE plan for instructional design and included the links to illustrate the outline, flowchart, and storyboard created during the design and development phases. Standard 3 in the AECT corresponds to learning environments. The 3 artifacts included in this standard demonstrate my ability to facilitate learning by creating, using, evaluating, and managing effective learning environments. I would like to draw special attention to the 3rd artifact in this group, the creation of my instructional multimedia project titled Illuminated Learning. Created during one of my last years, this assignment was probably the most enjoyable for me. This project allowed me to combine all of my accumulated knowledge and skills on design and development, UDL, ADDIE, and website creation to design an entire online unit. As a 4th grade teacher, I thought it would only be appropriate for me to design this unit on content that my personal students struggled with. I chose to create an online unit on the science topic of light. However, through the creation of this unit, I was able to watch the content transform, and I saw firsthand how utilizing technology and an online environment actually made the abstract topic of light more concrete. The inclusion of text, graphics, multimedia, both student-created and pre-existing online resources, and interactive assessments allowed me to engage students, motivate them to learn, and effectively teach a once difficult topic. As fun as this assignment was for me, I also demonstrated every performance indicator located under the Learning Environment Standard, including creating, using, assessing and evaluating, managing, ethics, and diversity of learners. While most indicators overlap among the standards, Standard 3 is the only that mentions diversity of learners. I truly believe that illuminated learning supports diverse learning due to the various multimedia aspects that is included throughout the unit. This unit thrives on the abilities and strengths of all learners, and the interactive activities help students build comprehension in the manner in which helps them best. The phases of ADDIE were followed specifically for this project. I have included a link to my wiki site that illustrates the creation process of aided learning with navigation that reveals the proposal, outline, flowchart, screen design, and storyboard for this project. I truly look forward to implementing this unit in my classroom in future years. Professional knowledge and skills is the target of AECT's Standard 4. The artifacts chosen under this standard represent my ability to design, develop, implement, and evaluate technology-rich learning environments within a supportive community of practice. I would like to highlight the first artifact under the 4th standard as it entails more than just one assignment. The construction of Rock Soup, an interactive book targeted towards teaching elementary students the importance of eating healthy, was created in a group setting using the online tool Book Builder. This book, or lesson, was created in the fall of 2012 and demonstrates my ability to collaborate with peers in order to make an effective interactive book with appropriate graphics, audio, and multimedia components. Along with the link to the Rock Soup book, I have also included a link to our wiki site, which demonstrates our in-depth use of the ADDIE model. This artifact is labeled progressive because of the continued work completed from the fall of 2012 to the fall of 2013. In October of 2013, 2 colleagues and I presented our book at the EdTech conference in Greenville, South Carolina. Now, not only were we expressing the ability to design, develop, implement, and evaluate effective technology, but we were also presenting it to a different audience, fellow educators and technology users. We created a Prezi and handout for our conference viewers, both of which are included as links. My group members and I explained the many benefits of using CAST's Book Builder tool in the classroom. We discussed UDL and explained how Book Builder fully integrates these principles in their books. It is clear why my work on this project is labeled as progressive, as my personal growth in these skills is documented from the creation of the initial project to my presentation at the EdTech conference. This artifact demonstrates all 5 of Standard 4's performance indicators, including collaborative practice, leadership, reflection on practice, assessing and evaluating, and ethics. AECT Standard 5 draws attention to the importance of research, a skill I have developed and noted its true importance in the world of educational technology through this program. The research standard states that I explore, evaluate, synthesize, and apply methods of inquiry to enhance learning and improve performance. Nearly every assignment in the EdTech program revolved around or required some type of research. I would like to bring attention to the first artifact listed under Standard 5, the Learning Theories Matrix. This chart allowed me to research 3 major perspectives of learning: theorism, cognitivism, and activism. While thorough research was required, the presentation of these theories in the matrix allowed me to see similarities and differences. Even though this is not a major project or lesson, I wanted to highlight this seemingly small artifact because it played such a huge part in the development of my future assignments, lessons, and projects, both as a student in the EdTech program and as a professional teacher. Instead of just reading about these 3 learning theories, I believe that I truly learned about them, as I identified specific characteristics such as major theorists, key concepts, associated technology, instructor roles, characteristics of learning, and more. I was also able to assess each of these in my own instruction and even began applying some of the learned characteristics in other projects in the program and in my own lesson planning. This artifact strongly demonstrates the performance indicators of theoretical foundations, method, and ethics. In closing, it's clear that I have gained so much more from the EdTech program than I ever thought I would when I started in the fall of 2012. I now feel fully competent in the implementation of technology in my classroom and know that my instruction as a professional is constantly developing and becoming more enriched due to the skills I have acquired in instructional design. The artifacts in this portfolio encompass some of my work that not only adhere to the AECT standards, but also demonstrate my growth as an education technologist through this program. The roller coaster of emotions felt throughout this program goes hand in hand with both the obstacles and achievements I have experienced, and has led to my personal growth as a determined technology troubleshooter. Throughout these semesters, I have been regarded more and more as a technology resource at my place of employment, and look forward to taking on a much stronger role now that I have completed the program. I believe that my work in this program has served me very well to help acquire educational technology, knowledge, and pedagogy, utilize the process of instructional design, and act as an effective, collaborative technology leader in my working environment, while advocating for technology integration and accessibility for all. Thank you.